Welcome to Brain Gaming Presents the Unashamed Gamers, episode 3.
I can't believe we're still doing this. Does anyone actually listen?
Pretty sure we've got like one actual listener.
That's probably me dad.
However, you don't know who your dad is.
3, 2, 1, fight!
You're listening to the Unashamed Gamers. Today we're going to be talking about zombies.
Yes,
In
zombies.
video games. Well, like, favourite thing ever.
Ever. In
Yeah.
the whole world.
I'm Ben.
I'm Paul.
And
We're zombie aficionados.
We all bloody love anything zombie related.
Yeah.
I'm hugely. So any kind of crossover with games is always a dream come true
Yes,
for us.
it is.
I mean, I'm sure I've told you before. I mean, the only reason I bought an Xbox 360 back in the day, like
Dead Rising.
11 years ago, 12 years ago, was Dead Rising.
Yeah, same.
Like that
Zombies
was
in them all.
Zombies in them all. The Dawn of the Dead, the game.
Nailed
wasn't
it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
Although the one thing, as much as I do love the Dead Rising franchise, because I'm a huge zombie fan,
Yeah.
it, don't get us wrong, it's full of flaws. And it's so
Yeah.
Japanese, isn't
It
it?
is. It really is.
It's so-
Obviously, it's made by a Japanese company.
It's like Japanese idea of America. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
It's
It
like,
really is.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think without it, it wouldn't have a lot of the fun that it has.
Yeah. I
And the
mean,
silliness.
like you said, I got my Xbox 360 for that reason, because of Dead Rising. Just in a mall, it's like, well, that's like the greatest
They
zombie
did it
film
again.
ever.
They did it again. I wasn't going to get an Xbox
Yeah.
One. I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
remember.
my
I
fault,
remember.
sorry.
Yeah. when I was reading all about
Oh my God.
which console I was going to go for, because I knew I would end up with both, which
Yeah.
obviously happened like a few months later. And well, obviously I just love games. I
Yeah.
knew that was going to happen either way, but it was like, which one am I going to buy first?
Yeah,
And in my head it was like, well, I'm going to go for PS4
because of how terrible the Xbox One was presented.
Yeah, well, the Xbox, like, I wasn't sold on Kinect.
No,
Why
not
is
at
there
all.
a huge power pack outside
Yeah,
of the console? Yet the
massive.
console is still
Yeah,
massive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you've got the PS4, which actually looks next gen. It's sleek,
Yeah.
it's thinner.
Doesn't
It's
look
got
like
the-
a VCR.
It's got the power pack inside of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It doesn't crash as much.
Do you know what it is? I was watching the presentation for Xbox, and I was like, I'm not getting this. And
Yeah.
then it was like, Dead Rising 3. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm getting this.
Yeah, and then you're like, but you have to get it. And I was like, I know, but it's great. And he's like, yeah, but co-op. And I was like, and zombies. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, okay then.
So then I did.
Yeah, and that's
and
the
I've
story.
regretted
Ben
it.
and Paul.
No, I don't hate Xbox One.
Speaking of story, what happens in Dead Rising 3 again? Can you remind us?
I think you need to remind me. We've completed that game together on every difficulty.
3 times, yeah.
About 3 times, and I still don't know the story because you talk during every cutscene.
Yeah, but that.
You don't even talk while we're playing the normal game. It's just you wait for the cutscene. So this happened the other day, and I was just like, zombies.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Well, what happens is zombies, and then that's it.
Yeah, and
To be fair, though,
bees.
having not known the story, I don't feel like I've missed out on anything.
No,
You
yeah.
don't play Dead
You don't
Rising.
play Dead Rising for
You
the
play
story.
Dead Rising for the sheer
cross-dress.
scope of it to dress in woman's clothing and not to be judged.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
why I bought it.
To be
First
fair,
thing I saw was Nick in a dress.
yeah.
I was like, oh,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
those
get
dresses fit him better than they would ever fit me
know.
or you. So.
that. Which is disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah.
In real life,
Yeah.
but you can dress
We
how you
turned it on
want.
again, didn't we, for the first time in ages recently?
Yeah, a couple of days ago.
Hilariously, obviously, we were wearing the last outfit that we were wearing, and you just walked up and was wearing a gimp suit with
With
stripper high heels on.
Yeah.
And I was
I
just
look
like,
fabulous.
And I was like, damn.
Yeah. Where can I get me some of those?
Where did you shop?
Yeah. Yeah,
But yeah,
that's...
I love that game.
Yeah.
It's not perfect by any
No,
style.
it's not open
It
world
does-
either,
it
Dead
does-
Rising 3, is it?
It's full open world.
Yeah.
You know, if for argument's sake,
Full open world, I like that.
for argument's sake, it is open world.
Yeah.
But when you play it,
It's not, because there's so much destruction, but it's placed so you can't get around the map the way you want
Yeah.
to go. It's like, well, you can't go through here, so you've got to go...
it's like you can drive, but only for small segments of the map. And sometimes it's like, yeah, I understand it's the end of the world, and you know there would be shit all over the roads.
yeah,
and
but you
stuff
would
like that.
still be able to get to
But
it.
there's some parts where you've just unnecessarily blocked this off.
Yeah,
Do
like
you know what I mean?
Undead Labs State of Decay, that was an open world game.
State of Decay.
Yeah,
It's a good game.
and I love that game. Whereas with Dead Rising 3, it didn't feel open world. Yes, I loved playing in that sandbox and hitting zombies with shoes and what have you.
Water guns.
Your water guns and
putting
stuff like that.
wigs on them.
Blambos, yeah.
Blambos. It's a hilarious game though.
Yeah, it is
Not that
funny.
I think a zombie game's ever meant to be taken seriously because
No.
you know it's zombies.
Yeah.
But You know what I mean? Like Dead Rising is the epitome of fun zombie.
Yeah,
game.
it is.
It's like ridiculous.
Whereas State of Decay, it takes it more seriously, but it doesn't have co-op.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why we'll play
State
Dead
of
Rising.
Decay, obviously, being such a fan of video games and zombies, I was reading about that game years before.
Yeah, Class 3 it was called, wasn't
Class
it? Yeah.
3, and like the thing they were going to go for was co-op, and then they were like, oh, we didn't put it in because it didn't feel right. But then even in the very first mission, you're with someone who
it felt right.
The other person could totally have been that person.
Yeah.
Like I think the thing that their argument for it, I think, was
permadeath or something.
Was the whole permadeath and the whole you switch characters, but you could still switch characters because you can always switch between about 3 or 4 characters. Yeah. So if 2 people are them, then they can just switch by whoever's spare. You know what I mean?
I mean, obviously I don't know what goes on in the studios and stuff like that, but I think maybe it was just they didn't have time. But they could have added it for the Year 1 edition.
They really could. The Year 1, I must say, as much as I love that game.
Yeah.
The Year 1 edition was, and I paid for it.
Yeah.
And I was happy that I got a discount because I'd played the original. Yeah. Because to be honest, it didn't feel hugely different.
No.
Like I didn't feel like I got
the SUVs in that game. I don't know if you've driven SUVs, but to me it's like you're driving in a bubble because you turn around and you just do like 5 flips and it explodes. Like, and I
don't think you play those games. It's I think we've talked about this before. In terms of like a game like Grand Theft Auto where there's so much to do.
Yeah.
You're not playing for one mechanic. Like you don't play Grand Theft Auto just to shoot.
No.
The shooting, it's the sum of its parts that make it what it is.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same with State of Decay. Like it's the driver isn't great, but you forgive it because.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's a game changer. I'm just saying
the shooting isn't
it
perfect.
Was the same. But yeah, it was the same as the original State of Decay in the Year 1 Survival Edition, or UC as the Undead Labs guys call it. They said that was going to change, and then I literally got into an SUV in the DLC that comes with it for free. And literally the first thing I did was crash it, and it like rolled over 5 times and exploded. And that was something that was supposed to have changed. I mean, I didn't think, oh well, this is a waste of money.
Yeah.
Because
I totally played it again, and it was like I thoroughly enjoyed it even second time through. But like I say, it just it's one of the things I hated about the new generation of console was like the Ultimate Editions that inevitably came out because it just seemed like a shameless cash in a lot of the time.
To me,
I don't think State of Decay was a shameless cash in.
No.
They're a small studio, and I think they deserve everything they get.
Like, definitely.
I think GTA was a shameless cash in.
Oh, it was, and we fell for that.
Yeah, oh god.
And that still doesn't have zombies.
Millions of others.
Yes.
But
had a good trailer. That's why the musical. I was like, I'm buying this game again.
It was.
Yeah.
The thing is, don't get us wrong. That game. That's the difference between the two, though. Is although they did upscale State of Decay, State of Decay still looks janky as fuck.
Yeah.
Where like. GTA looks beautiful.
Look beautiful.
It still looks beautiful, and the first person mode, although I personally hate it because I just don't like. That is really well done.
Yeah,
it's an amazing transition. But State of Decay, awesome game. Should definitely play it. Definitely worth buying. Just if you're gonna buy it now, you have to buy the smaller. Well, for me as well, a part of it is because like I hope that one day down the line they make what they were gonna make, which was a massive multiplayer online, like Class 4 they were talking about.
Yeah,
that is our dream game. I mean, it already exists. It's called DayZ.
Yeah,
it's called H1Z1. It's just not on console.
Yeah, because PC.
We should probably explain it. I mean, basically, it's our dream game is a total zombie survival sim.
Yeah.
But where all the other people in the game are actual players.
Yes.
So, like kind of like The Walking Dead, if you meet someone, if you want, you can team up with them. If not, you can shoot them and take their stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what I don't get is why DayZ and H1Z1 on console. I mean, that indie game, Epoxy. I mean, yes, it's not perfect. But
it's not perfect.
It's far from perfect. But it's doable.
It was worth 69 pence.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's doable. I mean, Orcs proved it's doable.
Yeah. Oh.
It's just... I don't know why it's almost as if they don't want to make money off it.
Yeah.
The thing with H1Z1 as well though, it's become, I mean, they're bringing H1Z1 to console later. But they're bringing the King of the Hill mode.
Yay.
Which is basically just a.
Do you like that game with zombies? Yeah. Well, we're taking the zombies out.
We're taking the zombies out and making it Hunger Games.
Yeah.
All of you spawn in and you have one life and you have to survive till the end. And don't get us wrong, that it looks good.
It looks alright. Yeah.
But it's just another deathmatch, isn't it?
Without zombies.
It's another.
It's called H1Z1. King of the Hill. So H1Z1 is the zombie virus, but they took the zombies out?
You know what? I think that's totally ridiculous. Don't get us wrong.
Stupid.
But I can see why they're going to keep the name, because all the loading screens have pictures of a guy with an axe and the zombies.
Yeah, but why put that in the King of the Hill game? I mean, I'm going to get the King of the Hill game. I'm going to get it. It looks.
I'm gonna get it not because it's the
in
King of the Hill game.
supportive.
I'm gonna get it in the hope that one day that
we'll
because
get
I've
Just Survive as it's called now.
we'll get the Just Survive version.
I mean, I think it's going to because I mean they've left Sony now, haven't they? The guys behind H1Z1, so I think it's going to come to Xbox. I really do. But if Ark can do it, why can't DayZ, which has been out for what, three years now? Why isn't that on the Xbox preview program already? It's been out longer than Ark. Ark's been out since June 2015.
It must just be because the thing is if you look on any internet forum, they're like, I'm just putting thumbing zombies into things. I'm a huge zombie fan, so I'm biased, and I'm gonna be like, I'm always gonna play devil's advocate and be like, well, no, I want zombies. Like you kind of think of a game that wouldn't be better with zombies. No. I disagree with you on that point. I still think there's games.
There's not.
I can't think of an example right now because fuck you.
Because you can't. Because it's impossible.
But I do think it just seems mad to me. Like I remember Red Dead Redemption for the 360, which is hands down one of the best 360 games or PS3 games of that generation. By far, and it did the great add-on, which was Undead Nightmare, which was just the right amount of silly, and also had zombies.
Excellent. I love that.
But it also added like a kind of survival elements, like your ammo was limited, and you could only get guns from saving towns from zombies. Yeah. But then the multiplayer mode for the zombies was just a crap horde mode.
Wave horde mode.
I don't know why they didn't do the open world mode that I'd already had, and just had the NPCs be zombies. That would have been amazing.
It would have.
And that was last gen. You know what I mean?
I know. That was one of my favourite games.
And I still don't know to this day why they haven't added a mode like that on GTA.
No.
I still don't know. It's like, for me, it would be like, for them, it's like free money. Like, it would 100% sell.
What they've done is, for Grand Theft Auto 5, is they've stuck to that online mode, which is the worst part of that game, where they could have put out some story DLC. There's mention of aliens, there's mention of zombies, and that they could have just aliens turned people into zombies. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I read an article quite recently where I think the voice actor for Franklin may have reprised his role, so they reckon there could be story DLC down the line. But my God, like, it's been years. It's been like literally like 4 years or something. You know what I mean? Like, why is story DLC taking so long? That was one of the beauties of Grand Theft Auto 4 was all the spin-offs.
Yeah,
like,
I love
the
Lost
DLC.
and the Damned.
Lost and the Damned was great. As was the Ballad of Gay Tony.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they were just they were really good.
But the one thing missing was zombies.
But huge zombies.
Yeah, like,
I mean, obviously we're super biased.
Yeah, of course, yes.
But I think if you look at the amount of versions of DayZ, and the amount of people who are playing H1Z1 things like that, there's definitely an audience there for it.
There is.
You know what I mean?
Big one.
I mean, the PC master race will always comment and just say,
think of the comments.
They'll just say, Get a PC. Get a PC. But I don't want to get a PC.
No,
I like the immediacy of plug and play with a console.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how to build a PC, and I don't care to learn because
just put a damn zombie game on the Xbox. Exactly. Just shut your PC race mouth and do what.
It's such a PC racist.
And just give me a damn zombie game that's good. MMO.
Yeah.
Online. So I can shoot people with you. That's all we need.
I just want to rob people and shoot zombies.
You're depriving me and Ben of a good zombie game with your laziness. Probably.
There's so many versions of DayZ on PC though.
Yeah,
because I'm sure there's the mod for Arma 2, a mod for Arma 3, and the standalone edition.
Yeah, like the guy behind the DayZ. He's took his money unfinished, like with an unfinished game, and left.
I don't blame him because I think he made it. And he made it, and it was what it was.
Yeah.
But then I think it made more money than he expected, and he didn't want to just make that game. He wanted to go make other games. So I understand it, but I just think the people who have the rights to it now, do you not want console owners' money?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you not want extra money? You know what I mean?
I don't get that. Why start a game and then unfinish it? It's like this me making half a meal. Do you know what I mean? It's just
you wouldn't make half a meal. Why have you only made half a meal? Because I ate the other half while making it. That's the truth.
But it's just finish your damn game and
release your damn meal
on console for me and Ben. Screw everyone else.
I honestly couldn't think of like a single friend who wouldn't play a DayZ if it was on console.
Yeah.
I don't know many people who I would consider a gamer who don't know of DayZ. If you know what I mean. Who even play on console. So. You know what I mean? They're totally missing a beat there.
Not just DayZ, even if it was just an unknown company come together and they make a game, like why can't they bring it to a console? There could be someone right now making it that master game that we want, where it's an MMO zombie game, but it'll come to PC first and it might never come to the Xbox, and I don't understand that.
It's weird because I can't think of another genre where there's such a huge gaping hole in the console market for it. Like I say, State of Decay, if that was MMO,
oh my god,
that would be amazing.
Yeah, it would.
Because that game was built from the ground up as a zombie game, so the survival element's already perfect in that game. Mm-hmm. It's already got the looting system and the finding gear and everything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
With State of Decay Year 1 edition, you can take other survivors out with you now. Yeah. So I don't know why they can't just I mean, obviously I'm not a game creator.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they can't just patch in that it's just
the thing with the co-op as well though is they definitely had operational co-op. I'm sure I read a post about them having it. So it exists somewhere. The code exists. In
the code, yeah.
They just chose stylistically to not have it because
which is disappointing.
Which is hugely disappointing. It doesn't lower the game in my estimation at all. Because I think it's a standalone experience.
It's a
still
good game.
One of the best zombie survival games I've ever played.
Yeah. I do love that game. I've put so many hours into it to the original on the Xbox 360.
It was lovely made, you know what I mean? It's by a team who genuinely, I mean, they're called Undead Labs.
Yeah.
They love zombies.
Yeah.
They love that survival. And they thought about so much and they changed a lot of stuff as well. Like, they took people's ideas on about, you should be able to carry so many bags in the back of vehicles and stuff like that.
Yeah, you got a free t-shirt.
Yeah, I got a free
t-shirt. You won a competition, didn't you?
Yeah. And it was worth it.
It was, yeah.
The t-shirt alone.
Yeah. But I don't know, like there is a market out there for a zombie game, and because we love zombies, a lot of people love zombies. Do you know what I mean?
The Walking Dead's one of the most popular TV shows
like
on
22
TV.
million people watch that. Do you know what I mean?
They're making another Walking Dead game, aren't they? It's the Telltale series, but it's a
Michonne.
3-episode on.
Yeah,
Michonne.
it's out now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's out now. I haven't bought it yet, but I will. But I think
I'll probably wait till the 3 episodes are out and buy them all at once so I can play them all back to back.
Yeah, I played season 1 and 2 of I haven't finished season 2 because it's just I've got this feeling that Clementine's gonna die, and I had a
someone's gonna post in the comments like she did.
Yeah, she did.
Like I'm the same. I'm halfway through season 2.
Yeah, I've only done the first episode. That was the thing.
I loved all of season 1, and I think I played it. I played it through all the way through once, and I think I'm about halfway through a second playthrough on it. But season 2 just hasn't gripped us as much.
Has it not?
I don't know if it's something about us. I don't like playing as Clementine as much. I don't know.
Yeah, I think for me, it's because I'm scared she's gonna die.
Yeah.
Because of a father of 2 girls, like it resonates more with me. Like when Duck died in the first season, spoilers. I cried because I chose to kill Duck as Lee rather than have his parents do it because I know how I would feel in that situation, and I cried pulling the trigger, and I don't even know if you've seen it because I looked away. Genuinely, I looked away because I was in that moment, and it took me in that game, and I was literally waiting for the game to come out, and I would literally sit and play it the second it came out until I finished it.
Yeah. I mean, for people who don't know, The Walking Dead episodic game by Telltale Games, not Survival Instinct. Let's never mention that game again. But The Walking Dead Telltale Games, 100% worth it. If you love the TV show, you'll love this game because it plays like it. Oh, it's not. Brutal. You don't like
Unforgiving.
It's not like a shooter or anything. It's like a point and click adventure. You know, basically you have conversation arcs and you choose what your character says and who you side with. And what I learned in that game is that I'm an arsehole and everyone hates us. What I love about that game though is, like you say, is how wildly different every playthrough is. Like, people in my game might have died 4 hours ago in yours. Because of the choices you made, and vice versa. And people remember stuff. And you're like, remember, like in game it was 3 days ago, but they'll be like, remember 3 days ago when you said no? Well, because you said no, I'm gonna let you die.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
I only said I didn't like the comic you were reading. I mean, Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Walking Dead Survival Instinct, the trailer for that looked good, and there was a part of the trailer.
On paper, that game should have worked.
It should have. You were Daryl Dixon.
You were Daryl. It's The Walking Dead. It has zombies. You have the crossbow. I was like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah, and like I saw the trailer for that, and I was like, that looks really, really good.
Yeah.
And there was a line in that trailer. I was like, Mel was like, "What are you doing?" And I'll do my best Daryl impression. Saving the damn day. That was terrible. That was terrible. Yeah. But and he said it, and it was like explosions in the background. He was firing his bow.
Yeah.
And then when I played it in game, he was carrying a cat in a cat carrier for an old lady. And I was like, what? You used the best line for this moment in game. And another thing is, you didn't get the crossbow until halfway through the game, and you get it.
Did you get like 1 or 2 bows with
arrows? Yeah.
Arrows with it.
And there was this moment of, I'm now Daryl.
Yeah.
And I aimed. And I missed, and the arrow disappeared. I was without an arrow for the rest of the game. I was like,
I don't know if you've played it, but It's really cheap now as well. It was Zombie U for the Wii U.
Right.
Well, they brought it out for console now. So
I was gonna get.
It's on PS3 and I think it's only recently come out for Xbox One.
Yeah.
It's only like £13, I think.
Nice.
And I got it for PS3, and it's a very short game. Like that's pretty much probably down to the file size of what could be played on a Wii U.
Yeah.
But I've played pretty much all of it. But it's like a kind of survival game. But the beauty of it is it's set in London, and you start with a cricket bat. Very Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, that's cool.
But like you get a crossbow on that, and that was one of the few zombie games I played where the crossbow felt amazing.
Did it? Right. I'll have to get that then.
It feels and it's got like the kind of right amount of survival elements. I mean, a lot of it is like just using your melee weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And that's got permadeath, where like obviously every time you die, you start as a new character. Not that you have any connection to the character.
Right. Okay.
To the point where like
mute the character.
So the point where like if my character died and I spawned as someone who I personally just didn't like the look of, like I was just like, they look rubbish. Like for some reason I spawned as a cop and I had like a pink backpack and I was like, well, I'm not playing this.
Yeah.
It's a pink backpack. So I just killed me guy.
It's ridiculous.
And then got the next guy or some woman who had a cool backpack and I was like, I'll place her. Yeah. Because I don't want to have the pink backpack.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, without the pink accessories, it's ridiculous anyway.
Exactly.
So
you know what I mean? It didn't match my outfit.
Yeah, exactly. Which is what you need in a zombie game.
Exactly.
Match an outfit.
It's all about aesthetic.
Yeah,
nothing
it is.
else.
It is. That's why Dead Rising's so good. Because you can dress as a gimp.
Yeah.
And you can shoot Dead Rising 2. You could make a dildo gun, which is awesome. You're shooting dildos.
I remember. I'm
zombies.
sure it's Dead Rising 2. I'm sure in one of the casinos or in one of the things you could go into a back room and you could rescue this person, and she was like lying on the floor, and she was dehydrated because she'd basically fell asleep on a sunbed and the zombie apocalypse.
There's dildos around her.
Yeah, and there was like dildos and like
She's had a fun
lotion next to
weekend.
her. And I was just like, this game's fucked up.
Yeah,
like,
but I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is disturbing.
It is disturbing.
Even like Saints Row, I think it's Saints Row the Third,
Yeah, Saints Row.
had zombies in a mini game, and then was it Saints Row 4 that had them on an island, and
Saints
Burt
Row
Reynolds
3.
was the mayor.
Saints Row 3. Saints Row 2 had it as the mini game.
And then Saints Row 3.
Which you could co-op, I think. As well.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
Which was quite cool.
Yeah.
And which it was just a wave mode, but it wasn't bad. The zombies looked quite good. And then on Saints Row 3, it was like its own island.
Yeah, which was cool. I spent a lot of time on that island. Yeah, obviously, in Saints Row, and I had this like proper thick London accent.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Sat brav while shooting zombies.
Yeah. But I did because I'm such a zombie fan. I like spend time playing games in my own head in this little island. You know, like I'm on the island shooting zombies, pretending I'm surviving.
Yeah.
Because that's the game I want to play.
Because we're 29 and nowhere near 30 yet.
Nowhere near 30.
So we don't have to grow up.
Totally months away.
Yeah, that's
so old.
Years away that for me. So old, man.
Yeah. We're not turning 30 in the words of Joey, like looking at God at the sky, we've got a new deal.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah, it's not like for me, zombie games, the old school zombie games, obviously what got me into it. PlayStation 2, Resident Evil 2 was my zombie game.
Yeah.
I think it was the PlayStation 2. Might have been the PlayStation 1 actually.
I think you're right. PlayStation 1, I think.
Yep, Resident Evil 2.
That's that scene where you see your first zombie and it's like been eating someone on the floor and it like turns around and looks at you. It's like iconic.
In my head, it's beautiful 4K graphics. But going back,
you go back and it's like Mario 64 square.
It looks like they've got day release smothered on their face because that's how bad the graphics were. But in my head, it was beautiful.
It's mad, isn't it? How much you take it for granted.
Yeah, like that got me hooked on zombie games. And now I've obviously played a wide plethora of zombie games, like fun ones and stuff. But my favorite zombie game will always be Resident Evil 2 because the story was brilliant and it was 2 discs. And if you played Leon, it would be Leon A. And then you'd go back and it'd be Claire B. So it was a total. You'd see, obviously it's the same place, but it's in different locations in the same place. If that makes sense. And I just love that
clever map design, really.
And the remake in Resident Evil 2, and I'm so excited about it. Like the remake of the remake of Resident Evil 1.
Yeah.
I've got that. I've got Resident Evil 0 as well. But for me, Resident Evil 2 was my favourite zombie game. I
think we love walkers, don't we? We like slow zombies.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
that's our preference. Though in terms of runners, I really enjoyed Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, I like them both. Yeah.
The one thing I hate about zombie games is special type zombies.
Yeah, I
understand
the vomiting ones, and
it's because I love zombie films so much that in my mind, if zombies happen, it's just regular zombies.
Yeah, it's not big.
But in video games, I understand what they're doing because they're like well, it's just boring if there's normal zombies. So we need to put in a big one. So they put like a giant zombie in, or a special one that spits out, or...
you see?
And I hate that stuff.
I hate that as well.
I don't know why. I hate it so, like...
yeah.
So venomously, but I do.
I agree.
It really annoys us. It really takes us out of an experience. Like, that's what I loved about Dead Rising. Was zombies... There won't be a problem if there was a lot of them.
Yeah.
But the real villains were people.
Yeah.
I love that.
All the psychopaths
were people who went crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what I loved about that game as well. Dying Light and
yeah, we've been playing a lot of Dying Light.
Yeah. Dead Island. They all have those big zombies, and now there were never a problem in Dead Island, but in Dying Light, although I love that game. Because you get a grappling hook. Batman!
You got a grappling hook and a bow, so now you think you're Arrow.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The big zombies are just a nightmare to kill, and I dread those missions. Like I bought the following.
Yeah, that's the thing, is it's fine if you choose to kill them.
Yeah.
But it's when you're forced to, when the game's like, to get to this point, you have to kill them.
You've got to kill this, and
I don't want to. Not because I can't, because I will kill them and get through it and complete it. I just don't. I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah, it's too much of a slog.
Some people do. I mean, I watched a gameplay video for the following because I haven't got it yet.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get it soon actually. Just because crossbow.
Yeah. And the June buggy thing.
But I saw a video, and it was like a super zombie, and it was like 15 foot tall or something.
Jesus.
And there was like two guys fighting it, and I was like, oh, that just doesn't look good to me, you know what I mean? The buggies, that sounds really interesting.
Yeah, they are.
You've seen it. I mean, how does that work exactly?
Well, you start off with like the level 1 buggy, and it's like how you level up yourself in the game. Do you know how you run around and you level up?
Yeah.
Well, the longer you run it, and the more zombies you kill, and the more like cool skids you do and stuff, you level it up.
Yeah.
So I've got like the base model at the minute, so zombies can hang off the side and pull us out and beat us to death and stuff like that. Which is understandable, do you know what I mean? It can't make it too easy.
Obviously, with the game being co-op, can the second player be in the buggy?
Well, you can stand on the back with a gun or a machete, something like that.
So it's like if they jump on, you can fight them off.
your defense kind of thing. But like
buggies look very Mad Max. Like
yeah, they do. Yeah, and you can upgrade them. There's loads of skins and stuff like that. You can put stuff. You've got to repair it as well. Like it'll break down, run out of petrol.
It's got like survival elements.
Which is quite cool. I like that. And that's why I like those elements, is because again, like DayZ, H1Z1, that's what you'll have in that, because you can get that. But the buggy, you level it up and it gets better. You've got like the UV lights for nighttime and stuff, which you can unlock. So and they're another company that listen to their fans. There was a competition where you write letters that they're going to add into I forgot the name of the game. Dying Light. No, in a Dying Light 2, because they're busy making that, and they said, what do you want to see from the game?
Cancelled.
Dead Island. They've cancelled that.
So I presume that's why they're making Dying Light 2.
Yeah.
But I mean, that gameplay demo that they originally showed of it, I thought looked alright.
Yeah, it was. It was really good.
I hate that advert that they made, where the guy's running for ages.
Oh yeah,
I hated that advert, but the actual gameplay of it, which you can find online for like Dead Island 2, I thought, wow, it looked very Dead Rising.
Yeah, it was set in Hollywood.
California,
I'm sure there's a Hollywood sign was in the game.
But that looked really good, and it seems a shame if they're going to waste that, unless they're going to use that in base Dying Light there.
Yeah, but
because it depends. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the parkour element of it. I mean, that's the big thing for Dying Light. That's what that's what separates Dying Light and Dead Island. Dead Island. That's the only separator.
It's the same creator.
It's a different map. It's hugely more open world than Dead Island, and it's got parkour, but the weapons and the zombies look pretty much the same.
Yeah, they really do.
The gore's the same. Yeah, I do love the gore. I love that you can literally take off limb for
limb. It is. It's literally the same game with parkour. You're right, because all the creating the weapons, they're the same, because you create pretty much the same weapons in that game, and it's zombies. So it's the same game, and it's awesome. But but like for the second one, they want to know what you think would be a good story, and people are commenting, and I put a comment saying, make it more of a struggle for the main character, like he's got a daughter who's got the zombie virus or something like that, and like the creators would like reply to you, and I thought that was quite cool.
I mean, what I want in the game is a wrestling outfit, so that I can feel better when I do drop kicks on zombies.
I do like.
I love the drop kick. Yeah, the drop kick is what made that. When I first unlocked the drop kick, obviously on Xbox you can obviously record.
That's all we did.
Short bits of gameplay. Like Xbox record that and it records, you know, like the last 30 seconds. And I must have posted about 20 videos.
Dropkick videos.
Just drop kicking zombies. Nothing special about them, but just love drop kicking zombies.
That's awesome. I love that.
That'll never get old to me.
No.
So I mean, would you say the following's definitely worth a purchase? Because I mean, that's just come out, hasn't it?
Well, it's not just the following, because if you buy the following, you also that's
they brought the enhanced edition.
The enhanced edition
has the base game and the following.
Yeah, it's the enhanced edition is you get a free upgrade if you've got the game, and it makes the parkour smoother and stuff like that. There's challenges and stuff. And then
does the parkour actually feel noticeably smoother? Can you not even notice?
I don't. To be honest, I can't really tell. It's just. Right button for the jump. It makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Yeah, it still doesn't feel natural, does it?
It should have been A for me. But
A
anyway,
or B for me. I'd be happy with.
But the following is good. But I've done 3 story missions, and I'd say I've got 47% completed the story, which I hate that. Like I like looking at a game, and I've spent 12 hours in. I haven't even spent that in that game, and saying like I've done 5% of the game. That I love that, especially with open world games. And that's the only problem I've got with the following is...
How do you think the combat's changed? Because, I mean, the big change is that you're going from a really huge city to, like, huge open fields, aren't you?
It's actually really good. I prefer the setting for the following than I do for the Haran, the city.
Because you're probably not going to use parkour as much, I imagine, if you're in an open field.
No, not at all. I spent... about a good 45 minutes just running over zombies and scarecrows because there's scarecrows in the field.
Right.
And I just spent 45 minutes leveling up. I think I'm level 3 or 4 now.
Yeah.
And I just spent that driving the car around pulling skids and knocking zombies over. And it's really good. It's worth the price for the following DLC for the car alone.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can play it with a friend and you could shoot stand in the back and shoot.
I remember watching, I think it was a gameplay, and one of the developers was talking and he was saying about the crossbow changing the way you play the game because it's a silent weapon.
Yeah.
So you can take down, like if you meet a bunch of guys, because there's not just zombies in the game. Sometimes you meet like bandits and stuff. Yeah. He's like, did that feel noticeably different taking down the hours? Because I mean, like because the way they were selling it on the demo was like you could Far Cry stealth a camp.
Not really. No.
I didn't think that was the case, but that's what I like. It appeared to be like in a gameplay video. I don't think that's a game changer for us because I don't care about. NPCs in that game at all.
Not at all, but
I'm more interested in the zombie combat, you know what I mean?
Because as soon as you put your boots to the ground when you get out of the car in the little area, that's straight on you. There's no stealth involved whatsoever in that game, which is fine. I don't think a stealth
there's more
game would work in zombies. I think there's one game.
Yeah.
Well, although actually the Walking Dead game, that's terrible. There was stealth sections in that.
Yeah.
Which was terrible. The zombies for me in that game, the Walking Dead. Survival instinct. They would just line up and take a shot to the face with a knife.
You could. I remember seeing people complain about that.
Yeah,
because they grab you. The other ones wait, don't they?
Yeah, they're just like behind you.
My turn.
Yeah, my turn. I'll get
takes a ticket.
Yeah,
$399.
And then
like sat there like
Daryl would
juice in the waiting room,
and you had like four things you would say like, oh my god, blah blah, that's disgusting, and he would just repeat these four.
Did they have the voice actor? Was it Norman Reedus actually doing the voice?
Yeah, it was both of them.
God, that's such a waste. And Michael Rooker as well. Christ, what a waste.
And he doesn't come into the game for a good 3 hours.
The best, if you want a good experience on Michael Rooker and zombies, you need to play. I think is it Black Ops 2, and it's Call of the Dead.
Yeah, I've played that. I've played that.
I'm sure you have Michael Rooker in that.
I think he's in that, yeah. With Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and George Romero's like the big boss zombie.
Yeah. Creator of the original of the Dead series.
A legend.
Yeah.
But to me, what I want, like wrapping up the zombies, is I want an MMO game on a console. That's my dream.
And that's what you want.
Like, we're going to get it though?
I'm not huge. I think we will eventually down the line. I just think we've already waited too long, and I think we'll wait another year quite comfortably.
Do you think? I think we'll make something at E3.
I'm not a huge Call of Duty player, but I do quite enjoy the zombies. Although it's ridiculous as the zombie mode has got.
Yeah.
I think it's a travesty that Call of Duty haven't just released a zombies only game. Like a game that just includes all of the zombie maps and nothing else. Because what I really hated about the DLC, I mean, I hate DLC a lot of the time anyway. I mean, I don't hate all DLC. I think if DLC is worth it, then it's fair enough. I think The Witcher DLC, I think that's great.
Oh, it's excellent, The Witcher DLC. It's all free.
Like Call of Duty take the mick because you have to pay 15
quid
you
for
pay
one
£15 and you get 4 multiplayer maps and 1 zombie map.
It's
and
not,
for me,
it's 3 multiplayer maps and 1 zombie map. You don't even get 4. It's worse.
And I don't want the multiplayer maps because I don't play multiplayer. It's fair enough that, you know, I understand there's people who play multiplayer and that's fine for them, but I shouldn't have to pay £15 for 3 maps I'm not going to touch.
You're not going to play, just play the one
zombie
map.
I only want to play the zombie map. And what they should do is, should maybe do that until you've finished your season. Once you finish your season, bring it on and I'll pay £15 for all of the zombie maps.
I would,
I'll pay £20 for just all of the zombie maps and nothing else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the same with the aliens for COD Ghosts.
They did the exact same thing.
That's why I won't buy those. I would like to play those maps, but I will not buy the maps that I'm not going to play.
Yeah.
So that's what they should do. But yeah, I agree.
But I mean, if they just brought a game out, literally zombies, and it was just, in fact, what they could even do is they could bring out literally a base game. You don't even buy, say, an actual disc.
Yeah.
And say you get all of the maps that are out so far. And every map they make, you can buy that to add to it.
Agree.
And just call it Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah.
And you just get those maps. I would buy that.
Yeah, same.
I think thousands of people would buy that.
You've got the Zombie Army trilogy, haven't you?
Yeah.
What's that like?
I mean, it was originally a mod for Sniper Elite 2.
Right.
I mean, people who don't know, I mean, the Sniper Elite game, obviously you're a sniper, but its big thing is you make shots and it gives you like an X-ray shot of the person you've sniped.
Oh,
so
cool.
you see the bullet, like kind of Mortal Kombat style X-ray. You see it going through. I mean, literally to the point where you can shoot someone in the nuts.
Right.
And it literally X-rays. And
you see the ball sack.
You see it hitting.
no,
you don't see the ball sack, but you see the actual balls.
Yeah, do you?
And it like hits them and goes through them. But that game's all about shooting and accuracy. So I mean, you can literally, if someone's got like a grenade on their belt, you can shoot it and blow up the grenade. It's a great game anyway.
Cool.
Just in that sense. But they did the same thing. They just did a zombie mode, and they did a few maps, and then they've basically made a full game out of it. So it's like, it's not even a full price game. I mean, it's probably cheaper now because it's been out a while.
Yeah.
But even when it first came out, it was only like £30, I think, when it first came
cool.
out. But I mean, it's just a 4-player co-op, but obviously you're shooting zombies. And it's good. Yeah. But it's got the thing I hate in it. It's got heavy zombies.
Yeah.
And it's also got sniper zombies.
Has it?
So there's these weird zombies that can like jump from one roof to another and snipe. And the thing is, I've got no problem with them. I can kill them in one hit, no bother.
Yeah.
It's just the heavy dudes. If you're playing by yourself,
all the bullets.
Yeah, the heavy dudes are a nightmare to kill by yourself if there's like 2 or 3 of them. You know.
Alright.
But it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
I'll have to buy it.
But I think you say Call of Duty, I was definitely missing a beat. I mean, don't get us wrong, Activision aren't short of money anytime soon, ever.
You know what I mean? Release the same game every year, and people are like, I'll get that, and
I know
it's the same 4-hour story, and it's the same 12 maps.
Every year I say I'm not going to buy it,
and you do,
and I do. The only one I haven't actually bought, I didn't buy Modern Warfare 3. But every year I've said I'm not going to buy it, and I do because I end up wanting to play the zombie mode. And Ghosts I bought because I didn't want to. Obviously, it wasn't the zombie mode; it was the aliens mode. But I wanted to try the aliens mode.
Yeah.
And it was alright. You know?
Wasn't that a free demo or something that we played first, though, the aliens?
Yeah, I think we
and that's why we bought it. Yeah.
Because we're like, we'll play that because it's co-op and it's something to do.
Yeah.
And I think at the time it was probably the first. It was the first Call of Duty on Xbox One. There wasn't much out on Xbox to play.
No, that was a wasteland for
a
while.
It was a waste. Xbox, it was, wasn't it?
It was just me Netflix player. My Xbox, and that was that's horrible. Like, do you know what I mean? The rush out a console. I mean, that's a talk for another episode. And you just sat watching Netflix on it when you've got Netflix on most TVs now. And it's just ridiculous.
But yeah, I think they're missing a beat with the zombies.
MMO.
MMO. I mean, they're definitely missing a beat with that. But
Call of Duty, I'm just thinking MMO because that's what I want. It's just.
I mean, H1Z1 looks really good, and it's got that kind of world building in it that you see in Ark and in like Minecraft style as well. But I mean, if you try and watch it on Twitch now, it's just people playing King of the Hill, and I can see that. I can understand why they're releasing King of the Hill only on console, because if you try and watch anyone playing it, all anyone's playing is King of the Hill. But it's just another deathmatch, and it seems crazy to me to release, like you say, a game that is a zombie game. Without the zombies, like surely you should release the zombie mode first, and then the survival mode second, or at the same time.
Yeah, it makes no sense. It's like, here's some cheesecake, but I took off the cheesecake layer. Like, you're just eating the biscuit. Do you know what I mean?
But that's just a biscuit.
Yeah, but it said it was cheese. I just like food.
Yeah, that's a good analogy because it literally says cheesecake on the box, but you're only getting the base.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's just
well, actually, you're not. You're not
getting the base.
You're not getting the base game. You're getting the cheese.
Yeah, that's all you're getting. Yeah, like I'm gonna buy it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've seen people play it, and I'm gonna buy it. But it's just so I can I can't say the word, familiarize myself with the map
and the controls.
And you could probably pick out a good place where you would like create a base.
That's the thing. It's such a wildly different game because, I mean, if you're playing Survive, you're gonna pick stuff up and, you know, oh, I found this. This is what I want. But like if I'm playing it, I'm searching every room and I'm taking my time and I'm like, oh, a pistol. I'll use this pistol. Or I'll put this helmet on. But when you watch someone play King of the Hill, I like, this helmet's no good, throw it away. Yeah. This isn't the AK-47 or the shotgun, so I'm not going to take it, you know what I mean? Yeah. They're just taking the game-winning guns. And also, I've seen it get down to, like, say, the last 2 or 3 people, and it's not down to who's the better shot, they're just jumping around. Yeah. Jumping and shooting, and I'm like, that doesn't look great, you know what I mean? Like this.
And the map gets obviously smaller, so like the release of poison, so you're forced
like the gas, to move, and it's moving you all into a smaller circle. So you bring the killing to a head. Yeah, you know what I mean.
But
it's like you say, it seems to me it's like you've got this huge game and you're narrowing it down to it's a really base deathmatch function, which just seems like such a waste to me.
Maybe they're doing it so they can get more funding for the Just Survive, which is what I hope. Yeah. But I just think I don't know. Is it just because they love money, or is it because they're
capitalising on what is most monetarily viable?
This is why Undead Labs needs to make Class 4. I mean, they're creating a game now and they can't talk about it. Yeah. And God, I hope that's what it is. And I put a post that hypothetically, if you were to release Class 4. Hypothetically, could you release it hypothetically onto the preview program? And then they replied like, oh, well, hypothetically, if we were making such a game, we would entertain that idea. And I mean, that made my brain hurt a lot because there's a lot of hypotheticals. But that, I think if they did have that game, and it could come to the preview program like Ark, and would just spend so much time on it. I mean, it's online zombies with a friend and killing other people. I think
they should keep the State of Decay name because I think that it's already quite established. So if they just call it State of Decay Online,
that's it.
And that's
that title.
I'd happily accept the same map that already exists.
Yeah, so that.
Don't get us wrong. I'd prefer them to make a bigger, different map. But I would happily. But right now, we're going to release it. What we're going to do is we're taking away, the story. And we're just putting base survival in, and it's just your characters have got to survive, and every other player you meet could team up with you or kill you.
I would take it.
That would be cool. And like maybe like how you have a base home, like this is why like should we set up home here? Maybe not have that. Maybe just have the outpost, so you can set up an outpost and board up the windows, and I can come and smash your windows in and kill you.
I did that in the game, in the State of Decay game, even though you couldn't play with friends. Yeah. When I came across a house, I would search it, and then I'd board all the windows up, and I mean, you'd drive along, and you'd see all the houses that I'd been in. I boarded up all the windows, because in my mind, I was playing a zombie survival game, just unfortunately without other players, and that's what we need as console gamers.
That's what's
lacking. There's a massive market for that, and someone needs to capitalise on that now.
No, it's not what's lacking, Paul. What's lacking is another Call of Duty. It's been 3 minutes since the last Call of Duty. We need another Call of Duty.
What was it, Black Ops 12 that came out last week?
It'll probably be Modern Warfare this year again. And then Modern Warfare 49, is it? The Revenging.
The Revenging of the Revenge of the Revenge.
The Revenge of Modern Warfare.
And then I guarantee the last part of that game will result in you throwing a knife at someone, because that's pretty much how it'll all end.
No, it'll be a slow struggle to either throw a knife or a shot with a pistol.
One bullet.
A one bullet pistol shot.
And that'll be it. And then
unheard of. Are you implying this game is lather, rinse, repeat? Yes,
because it is.
Always repeat.
Well, if it makes money.
If it ain't broke, don't update the engine. Yeah. I mean, don't fix it. Anyway, I think
that's
enough of a moan for one day. Give her an MMO, you bastards.
Yeah, zombie game, please, sort it out.
Yeah, but thanks for listening to the Unashamed Gamers.
Episode 3.
The Revenge of
The Revenge of
The Revenge of Soap.
Rinse, lather, repeat.
But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe or give us your opinions in the comments.
Leave a comment.
Tell me that you hate her.
Yeah, which you will. Because
we're extremely handsome, even though you can't see her.
Yeah, Ben has a beard. He hasn't mentioned that in this episode yet.
I probably have, but it's been 3 minutes. So.
And yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again for the next one.
Tra.
Bye.
Bring it!